These high school sports interviews are brought to you by Trego Repair, Solutions North Bank, Trego Rec, and Eagle Communications. This is Richard Vrettel coming to you from Trego High School. We're here to talk with some of the senior athletes. First up, who do we have here?
Nathaniel Worth.
Nathaniel Worth, and what position do you play?
I'm a guard.
You're a guard, okay. If I didn't say, this is basketball starting off here, do you feel pretty confident in that position?
Sure.
Okay. And how about any goals personally or for your team this year?
Just to have a winning record and play together.
All right. Nathaniel's he's a straight shooting guy. What plans do you have after high school?
Plan to attend NCK Tech and Beloit for Diesel Tech.
Okay, great. Awesome. Sounds good. Well, thanks for talking with me. Who do we have next?
Keegan Schubert.
Keaton, help me out with your last name. What was that again?
Schubert.
Schubert?
Yeah.
All right, nice to meet you. And what position do you play?
Forward.
Forward. And do you have any personal goals for or yourself or your team?
Just to get better every day.
Okay, that sounds good. And how about plans after high school?
Go to Fort Hays and study biology.
All right, sounds good. Well, thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
All right, next up we have girls basketball. What's your name?
Paige Post.
Paige Post. And what position do you play?
Forward.
Forward. All right. And how about you? Do you have any goals personally or for your team?
Make it to state.
Make it to state. Now, the girls have done pretty well here recently. You want to tell us about that?
We went 4-0. We've been 4-0. Won purple and gold tournament for the first time.
Fantastic, fantastic. So I imagine I don't need to ask you if you're feeling confident.
No.
Okay. All right, sounds good. And do you have any goals for, actually, do you have any plans after high school personally?
I'm going to go to Fort Hays, study radiology.
Study radiology. Okay, well, sounds good. Thanks for coming out. Next up, who do we have?
Adrian Carr.
Adrian Carr. And what position do you play?
I'm a guard.
A guard, all right. And do you have any goals for yourself or for your team this year?
Make it to state. We were really close last year, so.
All right. Well, I can't blame you for having the same goal as your teammate there. And how about plans after high school?
I'm playing volleyball at Kansas Wesleyan.
Volleyball at what? I'm sorry?
Kansas Wesleyan University.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Thanks for coming out and talking with me. Next up, who do we have?
Louise Louis.
I feel like we interviewed you last. Are you? Where are you from?
I come from France. Yeah.
Okay, I do remember you, and I'm sorry if I can't pronounce your last name. Could you say it one more time?
Louis. That's okay.
Okay. And what position do you play?
Post.
Post. And how are you enjoying? We asked you the same thing last time. How are you enjoying sports this season?
Yeah, that's really nice, and the team is really nice, and so yeah, that's great.
I bet it's really fun to win, right?
Yeah.
Good deal. And how about plans after you return?
I go in University of Language, so yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
And last but not least, who do we have?
Emma Kostick.
Emma Kostick.
Yeah.
And what position do you play?
I'm a post.
You're a post. And do you feel fairly confident in that position?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Do you have any plans, do you have any goals for yourself or for your team?
To go undefeated this season.
To go undefeated? Good deal. And how about plans after high school?
Go back home to Serbia and finish college.
I was going to ask. I felt like there was another foreign exchange student, but I wasn't sure. So you're going to go back to Serbia and finish up college?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, fantastic. And so how are you enjoying? I mean, I imagine it's going to be the same reason as everybody else. You probably really enjoy winning.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, good deal. Well, thanks again for coming out and talking with me. All right, and last we've got wrestling here. What's your name?
TJ Hayfliger.
TJ Hayfliger, right?
Hayfliger.
Sorry. And how do you feel about your team this year?
Oh, we're pretty solid. We're going to compete well at every tournament we go to.
Well, I know it's probably, it's kind of tough having to sit out for a little bit. Are you out for the?
No, not for sure. I go Thursday to see.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Well, hopefully it's a speedy recovery and you can get back in there. What weight class are you?
182.
182. All right. Good deal. So you got to wrestle against, in my opinion, those were the tough guys because that's where you had all the mass, but they were still really lean. So.
Yeah, the 182 weight pound is pretty good this year, but a lot of the weight classes are really good this year.
Okay, good deal. And how about plans after high school?
Going to mechanical engineering.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
This is Richard Vrettel coming to you from Trego High School. These high school sports interviews are brought to you by Trego Repair, Solutions North Bank, Trego Rec, and Eagle Communications.